What's good, world? You already know, man. It's your boy Gio, man. I'm back with another one, man. Like I never left, man. We here, man. We in the building, man. This one right here, man. It's gonna be a crazy topic for y'all today, man. It's an unfortunate situation as well. It's behind the OTF, man. OTF, Lil Durk. We got 5 that done got indicted, man, for the Lil Pab murder that was in Chicago when Lil Pab and Quando Rondo, probably Lil Tim might have been there too. And if y'all don't know who Quando Rondo is, that's NBA YoungBoy artist. That's his peoples. And man, they had went out to Chicago and I'm sorry, not Chicago. They went to California. They was out there in California, man, you know, enjoying their time and whatnot. And you know, unfortunately, while they was in traffic, you know, a lot of shots rang out, man, and you know, it was a tragic death that happened there, which was Quando Rondo's people's there, man. It's one of his best friends, man. Lil Pab, man, you know, he wound up getting hit on his side, man, and he wasn't able to make it. And it's a lot of speculations and stuff that's going on, man, about how Lil Durk had got in contact with someone. I can't say, I'm not gonna say the name. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only, man. So y'all don't fry me for this. You know, it's only but so much I can say until everything gets out and everything is confirmed. Then I can say, you know, what's going on. But yeah, unfortunately, what they speculate, they saying that Lil Durk got word that he was out there with someone, and that person is connected out there in Cali, and that's when they found out about what Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, Lil Pab, you know, where they was located at, if Lil Tim was there. And then, you know, that's when that went down. And it started off, if y'all don't know, from the King Von and Quando Rondo situation on how King Von got unalived in Atlanta. You know, all of this is all unfortunate, man. They just been going back and forth, back and forth. The NBA squad, NBA YoungBoy, you know, the NBA squad and OTF, man, they been going back and forth, back and forth. So since that happened, they said that nobody was found, you know, guilty of it. But now, just coming up, and this is breaking news, y'all. This is breaking news. I'm gonna make this a lot clearer for y'all so y'all can understand this now. If y'all don't know who these people coming from as far as background, Quando Rondo's with NBA YoungBoy, OTF, of course, you know that's Lil Durk from Chicago. Okay, they're saying that they have 5 indictments on people that was with OTF for the Lil Pab murder. So y'all know this could be a big sign of a RICO. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. If they have 5 people locked up, you know they're not gonna take all of that time. That's just like the Young Dolph or the YSL case, man. All of these different cases, man. These dudes are not gonna stay silent and just do that time. That's one thing that they're not gonna do, y'all. Look, world, they're not about to stay silent and just do that time and just call it a day like it's nothing. So I'm letting y'all know now, it's possible that it can be a OTF RICO coming forward since they have an indictment, and OTF, they consider that as a gang. And by it being considered as a gang, that could go down as a RICO, meaning they're going to take everybody down that's involved with the gang. And they may have more evidence and all kinds of, I mean, dude, they've been going through Chicago with this OTF stuff, man, the King Von and, you know, the 63rd people, the FBG squad, all of this stuff, man. They've been on tap with everything since Lil Durk wasn't famous up until now. So I'm just letting y'all know, it's possible that it could be a Lil Durk RICO coming soon. OTF. 5 people just been indicted. And I know Lil Durk is really feeling some type of way right now. I know when, you know, was all in the headlines and things and such. It was blown up. He was just probably not being able to sleep at all. You know, that's why he moved out of Chicago. He moved to Atlanta. You know, now it quieted down, and then just out of nowhere, like bam, now it's an indictment, and 5 people just got sent in. Y'all tell me what y'all think on this. What's y'all take on this, man? What's y'all insight on this, man? Do y'all think it's coming for Lil Durk? Because y'all gotta understand, Lil Durk is OTF. Now the founder, he's not the founder, but him being basically like a CEO, like Lil Varney is the founder, whatnot. And I know they probably put Durk as like the CEO. He's the breadwinner. He's a celebrity. He blew it up, and that's his squad. So I'm pretty sure he's the head honcho, man. He's feeding these guys. So you can pretty much just say that he's feeding all these guys, man, and he's giving them whatever they need. Basically, like they said that Lil Durk funded O Block for all of they D and for they G. You know, and they were saying that when you get some hats under your belt, you get them chains and all of this and that, man. They stuff been in the media, so this is nothing new at all. So this is just to let y'all know, man, your boy Durk, man, he out there living his best of life. I'm telling you, this dude's not gonna be able to drink nothing right now or burn nothing right now because he's not gonna be able to think right. All he can think of is who's gonna tell first. They're going to put them in separate rooms. They're going to get different stories. They're going to give them the maximum time. And then they're going to start telling. One of them's going to break. Then all of them's going to break. Because none of these guys that be doing all of this stuff, man. And it's the crazy thing. Like if you going to be doing that type of stuff, man, if you're going to be a hitter, you got to take consideration. Hey, man, I can get a lot of time for this. I can possibly never come out. And they don't be thinking like that, man, until it boils down. And once it boils down, they don't have their game plan already set. Nothing's already set, man. So I don't know how this is going to go down as far as who all's going to be involved. But I can tell you this. They're going to make sure OTF, everyone in OTF is involved with this RICO. They have 5 people in there right now. And what y'all think they're going to do? You think they're going to stay silent and just do the time? I'm pretty sure they ain't even get a big bag for this to live their bestest life before this happened. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Run them comments up, man. Let's talk about this. And hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate all y'all love and support, man. We almost at 300,000 views, man. I appreciate y'all. We doing it, man. We doing it, man. I'm trying to get to that mill spot, man. We got to get to the mill now. We got to go to the mill now. So, I appreciate all y'all, man. All y'all family. We're going to keep networking. And y'all going to catch me on the live. So y'all going to catch me live and direct, man. I'm some of everywhere. So, it's kind of hard for me to be at one spot, because I do a lot of stuff, man. But y'all gonna catch me on these lives, man. And y'all stay tuned to the next one, man. Till then, stay safe, stay warm, stay blessed, stay happy, peace, love, man. Like I said, stay happy, happiness, peace, love, and happiness, man. Yeah, I'm back.
Breaking news. The Chicago Tribune have reported that 5 people from OTF have been federally charged with the murder of Little Pop in California. This is crazy, and it's also posted along with this clip of Brick Baby dry snitching, or this is kind of wet snitching.
Say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like
They
who
say
died?
you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh who?
Nah, cause Lil Pop.
Oh,
That's crazy, Brick Tavius.
what's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term. Like no more slide for mine.
Because of Lil Pop. Now after that incident though,
Brick Tavius. Bricktavius.
Why? Oh yeah, cause of no. Like who died?
Oh yeah.
Sly for
Ain't
Vine, right?
nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah, cause of no. Like
They
who
say
died?
you can't say that no more.
Oh, cause of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, cause Lil Pop.
Since a podcast, we in here talking about Brick Baby, Lil Pab, King Von. This shit end up getting brought up in the conversation. Brick Baby say, they can't say Sly for Vine no more. Flacco like, what you talking about? Lil Pab, you know, you all ain't heard about Lil Pab. And then I ain't even gonna lie, fool, that was not public information. Like, motherfuckers ain't know that shit. Looked at that Quando, Rondo, Lil Pab shit as some, they just riding around in LA type shit, and some shit just happened out there. Quando, Rondo, he with Big U. Big U, little homie, Brick Baby. That's a big ass conflict of interest. These OTF is allegedly trying to get down on you, and you with a who with them. Big U and Brick Baby, they are the same specific organization. Like this Brick Baby, he bred up under Big U, so it's like for Quando to be with Big U and for Brick Baby to be with OTF, and for OTF to trying to get at Quando, that's a conflict of interest, and that's a peon ass mistake on the Quando part. Brick Baby got the internet in a frenzy right now. Fulham came out and said some shit, looking at his ass like his ass done said too much. His ass done hopped on this and said some shit that the motherfucker ain't even know. Durk probably looking like, what the fuck is you hopping in interviews saying that this and all this shit, bro? Your ass, not everybody finna get to looking at me for some shit that you said. He under the OTF and the Big U shit at the same time. Long story short, that's what's going on.
Right after
Von did.
Von had what?
Von is dead, right?
Okay, well,
How the fuck is these niggas paying for a jet?
at the time, yeah.
Who the fuck got a jet fueled up and got these boys flew to Chicago in 5 hours? Who got money to do that? They ain't got no jet money, gang.
I don't got jet money.
Come on, bro. Them boys got snatched at the airport on a private hangar. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Think about it. They called Durk, like, hey, you get them fucking guys here, we gonna come get you with them. Cause just like the evidence they had on Shorty, and they had on Durk too, that you just paid to get your fucking brother killed. How you not in jail? We ain't talking about this shit. This shit just ain't happening in our face, huh? Guess what, bitch? Bugs Bunny back again. The rapper got the gun, and I know what I'm doing with this bitch, bro. Y'all, I quit. Now, seriously, though. This is a real fact, though. Really think about this. Who the fuck you know name get brought up and with actually proven facts that you done paid me some money to go kill a motherfucker. And I'd have killed the wrong motherfucker, too. You didn't pay me to kill, I'd have killed the wrong motherfucker for me to turn around and go kill a right motherfucker, though. But you, the police know I work for you. Cause they say Shorty flat out told they ass like, man, shit, Lil Durk told me do that shit. And he paid me to do it. Right? Showing receipts. Like, this nigga gave me real money to get this man gone. A lot of money. Right? Why is this man not in jail, gang? This shit just happened, what? 3 months ago? When Shorty said that shit?
Lil Durk is in a lot of trouble. Man, I said the other day, just said it. Has Lil Durk actually changed his life, or is this all just a front? Does he smell the feds coming? Does he smell a RICO coming? And he's trying to clean up his act. Well, 5 people in Chicago have been hit with federal charges in California. 5 OTF members, alleging they were contracted to kill rapper Quando Rondo in Los Angeles due to his suspected involvement in the 2020 slaying of King Von in Atlanta. So let me get this straight. When Lil Pab got hit up and we all remember Quando Rondo screaming and hollering, no, no. Yeah, they talking about that. They saying that 5 OTF members were involved in that hit. They got receipts of everything from the flights to the rental cars, all that. I don't know who talking, but 5 OTF members have been arrested for this crime. Charged in the indictment, which was unsealed today, Thursday, in court in Los Angeles, are Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston. Those are the 5 people that they said committed the slaying of Lil Pab, Quando Rondo's homie. And guess what? Like we always say, the bullets always hit somebody else. The bullets weren't for Lil Pab, they were for Quando Rondo. The play was to hit Quando Rondo and take him out. Get back for Vaughn. What Durk said, everybody keep telling me to slide for Vaughn. That's been handled. People are like, what? What is he talking about? Get back has been got for Vaughn already. Y'all can shut up talking about that. We didn't know. A lot of people didn't know what he was talking about. But me, myself, personally, it was like, there's no way Durk would be stupid enough to even hint at that, hey, the people that had something dealing with Vaughn's death, we can handle that. So I'm like, no, he can't be talking about the little Paul Quando Rondo thing. There's no way this man would be that dumb to even implicate himself in this. But guess what? Here we are now, 2024, and 5 OTF members have been arrested. So, hey, man, like I said, they unsealed the document in court Thursday. Those are the guys that had something to do with it. The charges include conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire, involving the death and use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death. So, hey, man, feds have stepped in. Durk, man, your playtime's over with. I hope you had a good time with India. I hope you had a good time praying and having fun and having your best time of your life. But like I said, man, I didn't think, well, it's possibility that he did change his life, because getting involved with the feds can make you change your life. Be like, hey, man, I'm done with this gangbanging stuff, man. I done dodged all these bullets. Feds started sniffing. They looking for something. People is around here in jail talking, trying to get off their time. They started mentioning my name in the Duck trial. Started mentioning OTF, 100,000 Duck head, all this stuff. I can't take it no more. I'm going straight. So that's a possibility. But again, your members, 5 OTF members, have been caught up in the Lil Pab shooting in LA. So, hey, Durk, man, are you going to move to Bali with Russell Simmons, or are you going to share a cell with P. Diddy? Make your choice.
Assigning blame for Lil Pab's deaths to some California In the last couple years, the biggest mystery in LA is the murder of Quando Rondo's best friend, Lil Pab.
So far, no arrests.
The murder is still unsolved. However, the fan theory is Lil Durk solicited the help of Brick Baby to take out Lil Pab and Quando Rondo. When you look at Lil Durk and Brick Baby speak on the Quando Rondo and Lil Pab situation, you can't help but think they know a lot of details to not be involved.
Walking by you and blowing your ugly down and forgetting about you. You get what I'm saying?
The only way you'll be privy to information like that is if you were there or if you know people who were there. And that don't necessarily mean that Brick Baby was involved either. But Quando Rondo just released a snippet to a song that just outright dry snitches and implicates Lil Durk and Brick Baby.
California got real white, showing what Savannah.
He then says he's gonna show California what Savannah is on
without getting into any details.
Yeah, man, but it didn't even took that situation for that happen for me to start feeling like that, man. It always come down to realization, what you realize. I done realized certain stuff and been like, man, I don't care about us, man. We from down south. They just want to use us. They just want to come sit in our spots. They just want to come. I don't know, man. I ain't with none of that shit, my nigga. Cause you know what's crazy? Stanley Tookie Williams resigned from Cribs. You know that?
Yeah. He won a Pulitzer Prize.
Man, he won a
not
Nobel
no, he won a
Peace
Nobel,
Prize.
a Nobel Peace Prize. My bad, a Nobel Peace Prize because the books that he wrote.
Yeah, Stanley Tucci Williams wrote children books. He
Yes.
won a Nobel Peace Prize.
In prison.
Man, in prison, bro, I know. Man, bro, Stanley Tucci Williams resigned from Crips. And he was the biggest. Him and Raymond Lee Washington.
Yeah, he was one of the founders.
Raymond Lee Washington was the co-founder.
Yeah.
Them boys made Crip to protect the community from crooked cops at first. They was bodybuilders.
Right, and racists and everything else like that.
I just said that. I really didn't want to say that. They really was protecting the community from crooked white cops.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say that.
No, but that's the truth. It is what it is.
Man, I like, bro, man, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big U, man. That's my homie. You know, I've had him on the show. Real stand-up dude.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, I'm just saying, Stanley Tucci Williams, he resigned. Why? I don't see. Ain't nobody really running around. Bro, basically what I'm saying is if he did it, it's a lot of more people could do it.
Yeah.
You could resign. I feel like you could resign, but it should always, it's one rule about anything you stand on. I don't care if you an alpha, or omega, Q-dog. A Q-dog and an omega is the same, right? I don't care if you a Q-dog, a alpha, a delta, which is the girls, or I don't care if you a Freemason, a Christian, a Muslim, a Jewish. I don't care if you just claim to screech you off or whatever. I feel like even when you step away from all that stuff, when you feel like you don't want to be a part of it, it's one rule that's in all that. No disrespect tolerated. So long as ain't no disrespect in all of it, bro, it don't even matter. And that's just in life with being a human being.
Yeah, man, listen, I support your decision 100%. People grow up. Something that
That's
worked,
what- you
something
know what
that
I
worked as a
noticed?
teenager doesn't work in your 20s, 30s, and 40s.
You know what I noticed? And this came from going through Shade Room comments, Say Cheese comments, Academics comments, Instagram comments, XXL comments. Some people really don't want you to grow up.
Facts.
Then, when one of us who have a big voice come out and be like, you know what? I hope y'all kids come out and do some dumb shit, want to change their life and get shot in the head. Some bullshit. That's some stupid ass shit to say out your mouth. That's some real fuck shit to say. Nah. But when somebody come out and say some dumb ass, ignorant ass shit like that to one of them, now they are hurt. You ain't want me to grow up. Why should I want your child to grow up? You feel me? Why should I want you to grow up? You didn't want me to blossom and my table to turn around, so while you struggling and going through this and trying to get your business off the ground, why would I just want your table to turn and now you just selling 1,000 different products this week? Bruh, like, you respect is due to a dog, man. No disrespect should be tolerated. Like, bruh, but at the same time, I done got to the age where I realized, Vlad, like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Where you lost your friend, Lil Pap, he actually died in your arms. And you said that changed you forever.
But, bro, that's the main reason I just said bro, that's the main reason. Like I said, I really don't have beef with the world. My beef is really mainly in the music industry. It's not with the world. So with that happening to my right hand man, that's the reason I think like, but bro, I be thinking like, bro, You could have did this. He could have did this. Your little partner could have did this. This nigga who from here that be with your little cousin got a plug in this place. He could have. I just think so many ways about it to the point where, bruh, I done took the thought of art of war to a whole nother level. Bruh, and cause, man, this the only thing about this life shit, my nigga. Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules. I might feel like I won't shoot up nobody's house. You might feel like that. You might feel like, I might feel like I won't shoot at nobody while they with their kids. You might feel like that. I might feel like I ain't shooting at that man hoe just cause I see her right here. You might feel like that. Bruh, it's to the point where, like, it ain't nobody real no more, so you don't know what can go on, how it can happen. So at the same time, bit, bro, you gotta live by no rules. And I'm boy black, boy, I got so older to the point now where I know, like, hey, cousin, I used to think, like, this nigga ain't like that, or that nigga ain't like that. He don't mean what he say, man. Check this out. I ain't gonna lie. I hope everybody know I mean what I say. And boy, I promise you, boy, I think you mean what you saying to me. Ain't no rules, bruh.
Yeah, anyone's capable of anything, especially when you put them in a corner.
So if you ain't got nothing to do with nothing, cause people wait the shit, bruh. Niggas commit an ass of crimes and wait till they go to jail to start praying. Bruh. Whenever you in a real detrimental situation, first person you gonna go to screaming is, God, why? And all this and all that. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't got, like, you see I'm setting my piece right now. I ain't got no beef with nobody. Everybody else need to go in and bring that shit out. Cause, boy, listen, man, how many times how much can a person take before they just start reacting, my nigga? And I ain't talking about me. This just a message from around the world. A person can only take with so much, my nigga. Then, once you go to reacting, you gonna go to reacting to everything. Now ain't no time to scream and holler.
Well, they said that you were the intended target in that situation.
Man, bro, man. Cuz I'm about to keep it real with you, man. All that shit you heard was cap. Nobody know what the fuck really going on, bro. But that shit ain't really got nothing to do with me, bro.
Okay.
Like, and I love my mans. I love Pop.
I'm sorry for your loss, man. And that was your closest friend?
Nah, yeah, but I fucked it with bit, bro, nigga. That nigga was one nigga that used to actually get on my ass, like, little bro, like, what you doing? You tripping? Let's do this. Little bro, let's go to the studio. Like, man, that man was a real nigga. He just was all about his paper. Bro had a real check. Bro could have changed niggas' lives out here.
Do you think that was the most traumatic event you ever went through in your life?
Man, hell yeah, and this why, cause bro, I used to run around and be like, I ain't never.
They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Sly for Vaughn, I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, that song is fire, I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died.
We all on the time schedule. I was actually talking to the label in a good way.
This interview even prompted a response from Durk himself, who suggested that Quando was lying and that his acting was so good, he must have been trained with Will Smith. Despite the back and forth, Quando did indeed go ahead with the release of his recovery album. an album which in my opinion is probably the strongest body of work Quando Rondo has ever released in his career. The project was laced with references to the tragic death of Lil Pab. The lead single Speeding saw Quando rapping that his team have had to be on the defensive ever since Lil Pab got killed. That song came with a music video that also showed Lil Pab's funeral program and tributes to him. The project also had the tribute track Long Live Pab, where Quando rapped that his enemies are trying to kill the only artist coming out of Savannah, as well as addressing people who mocked him for screaming no, suggesting that they have probably never seen anything that violent. The project was filled with references to Quando's desire to avenge Pab, with him rapping on the track Lost Ones that he often asks God if he's wrong to try and kill the person who killed his partner. On the track Where Would I Be, Quando also reflects on how Lil Pab might still be alive if they'd have never been to Los Angeles together. Then, on the aggressive anthem Tear It Down, Quando would rap that he wishes Pablo had made it, and that he's spinning about all the pain that he's feeling after losing Pab, rapping that he's been going through pain since his cousin died, and that his gang will kill again if you try them. On the song Heartaches, Quando says that he can't sleep at night after witnessing Pab get shot, and saying that he's hoping for Get Back. But he would also still reference the death of King Von, rapping on the song Vision that you don't want to see Lil Tim on that monitor. You've also got the track 50, where Quando even raps that before he gets off stage, he has to scream that he's smoking Von. Now, my favourite song on that album is the track R.I.P. Fat Fat, an inspirational and positive banger dedicated to the memory of another of Quando's friends who unfortunately lost their life in the lead up to this project's release. This was apparently the result of a shooting in the early hours of the morning on the 4th of March 2023 in the Savannah Fields neighbourhood. An incident, unsurprisingly, followed by chatter on social media debating whether or not this was connected to Quando's ongoing beefs or not. Aside from being one of the hardest songs in Quando's catalogue, the song
Lil Durk may be joining Young Thug and Gunna behind bars as Atlanta prosecutors prepare to indict Durk on RICO charges.
Emotional, damn it!
Atlanta, and more specifically Fulton County, is cracking down on some of the biggest names in the rap game. Fannie Willis, Fulton County's lead prosecutor, recently charged Young Thug, Gunna, and 26 other members of Young Slum 58 indictments. Wow! Including murder, armed robbery, participation in criminal street gang activity, and conspiring to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corruption Organizations, or the RICO Act.
That's a lot, right?
But Willis's office isn't stopping there. Now, they have a new target in their sights, Lil Durk. Just as they allegedly linked Young Thug's record label YSL to gang activity, the prosecutors are turning their attention toward Durk's record label Only the Family. While Durk Banks has not explicitly been singled out yet, Fannie recently spoke to the media and clarified her team's intentions. She prepared Fulton County for 2 more RICO cases in Atlanta within the next 2 months, and through connecting dots, all eyes swiftly turned towards Durk and his longtime woman India Royale. This isn't his first run-in with the law either. Just a few years ago, Durk was around the premises of a diner shootout, though the decision on the case was never made public. But like anything in life, preparation is vital. So after expanding their personnel and battering down the hatches, Durk's defense team of lawyers hopped on the case and are preparing for everything and anything that could be thrown their way. His defense and camp are confident of the Chicago native's innocence. They believe all the accusations against him are lies, and any allegation that OTF is more than a record label is simply hearsay. But it's not the way the prosecutor's office sees it.
Yeah, no.
So now, they're trying every avenue to legitimize their beliefs. As part of their precautionary measures, Durk's team has discovered that these same Fulton County prosecutors are arresting individuals associated with Only the Family and are incentivizing snitches to squeal on Durk by offering shorter sentences and deals in return for their testimony.
Holy
So far, nobody has flipped on the 7220 creator, but those close to the case believe it's only a matter of time before somebody accepts the deal and starts snitching.
It does not look good.
If this is true and Durk is implicated, you can expect the prosecutors to come out swinging. Luckily, Durk's lawyers aren't the only ones taking an aggressive defense. Lil Durk is even taking action himself. Just last weekend, Durk posted a video to Instagram informing his following that his page would be deactivated. I'm finna disappear for a minute. Deactivating my page at 8 o'clock, it's over with.
Disappear for a minute. Deactivating my page at 8 o'clock, man, it's over with.
And it wasn't just Instagram the rapper is taking a brief hiatus from. He tweeted, "I'm gonna take a break off this shit. I'm gonna be back soon." While he didn't give a specific reason for not mentioning the upcoming accusations, deleting all posts could sever a link between Durk and anyone being tracked down by the Fulton County prosecutors. Whether there's any truth behind them or not, Durk is clearly taking the legal threats seriously. He does not want to be in Young Thug and Gunna's shoes, sitting in jail waiting for their court date set for early 2023.
Despite the never-ending backlash for the role that he'd played in the death of King Von, even in the face of assassination attempts and arrests, Lil Tim was determined to translate his street infamy into musical fame. The month after Lil Pab was killed in LA, on September the 26th, 2022, Lil Tim goes ahead with his latest music release, dropping a video for his track, third day in. In the video, Lil Tim would be seen mobbing in an alleyway surrounded by Lil Pab and other 33rd Street goons. And while the track didn't include any disrespect towards King Von or Lil Durk, Lil Tim is seen in the video dropping the O Block gang sign upside down, a sign of disrespect to King Von and his gang O Block.
That's the way you gotta throw up O Block. How do I do that? Yeah, throw up O Block. Everybody throw up O Block.
And while Lil Tim was still releasing some of his first songs and getting his rap career going, his mortal enemy Lil Durk, at this point a veteran of the drill music game, would be using his feature slots on other huge artists' songs to drop shade on Quando and Lil Tim. On October the 21st, 2022, Lil Durk makes a guest appearance on Jayz's new track, Most Hated. And in his verse, Durk accuses Quando of being too scared to perform and suggesting that the police denied cancelling his shows, as well as saying that they would have slid on him, but Quando is hiding like a ghost. Durk would also mention Mimo 600 going to Savannah in the cold of winter, saying that they wanted to catch him lacking in the snow and wipe his nose. Durk would even go as far as to mock Quando for losing his two friends, Fendi and Lil Pab, in August. Durk would also seemingly reference King Von's reputation as a killer, saying that after beating his body, he told Durk that he would kill again. Unfortunately for Lil Tim, on October the 24th, 2022, he ends up getting arrested once again on drug charges, once again leaving Quando to fend for himself in the industry beef. But Quando would end up coming back with a huge response to Lil Durk's frequent disrespect in music. Way back in February 26, 2022, Quando Rondo announced a joint project between him and Lil Durk's other arch nemesis, NBA Youngboy, a joint. His earlier songs didn't show nearly as much potential, but this song shows that he does have it in him to become a genuinely compelling rapper. But then, to take the track to the next level, NBA Youngboy jumps in, delivering a hard verse, singing directly to God that people are plotting to kill him, but that he is always going to be shooting back. Youngboy would rap that he has a lot of money and is known for killing people. He seemingly references King Von's death after fighting Quando Rondo in a disrespectful manner, saying they smoked on him and he wasn't even strong, as well as delivering bars that seem to snipe at Durk, saying they know we poppin', tell them all make pain songs, and ending his verse saying that for years now, people have been trying to kill him and ended up getting killed themselves. This was a very bold opening song for the album, and from here, for the rest of the tape, both Quando and Youngboy would rap back to back, track after track, speaking openly and bravely about what their lives have been like since King Von lost his life. There's the track It's On, which references sliding for Von, saying, "Do it for who? I bet you don't," with "Do it for Von" being a line that Lil Durk and OTF members would often post on social media or reference in songs. Then, on the track Casket Talk, Quando raps that he is continuing to diss the dead and say F the ops, despite people trying to kill him like Tupac. He would rap that he's heard rumors that they're coming to kill him, but saying that he isn't scared because he's a gangster with his own money and killers who could get you whacked first. In his verse, he thanks Tim for saving him from Von and rapping that people don't like him because they don't fight, they shoot. On Youngboy's verse, he raps about people wanting to beef about their dead friends and saying that people now describe him as a rapper slayer who has anyone that disses him killed. There's the song Want Me Dead, where Quando dissed Von and his sister, saying his favorite op dead and his sister talks too much, a reference to King Von's sister Kayla B tweeting about the situation when Quando and Youngboy were going back and forth with NLE Chopper. Quando would also rap that Lil Timmy rolled her brother up and stepped on him. He would shout out Jump Out Gang and fallen member Sosa, and he would also diss Lil Durk, referencing Durk's song directed towards him, Aha, with Quando rapping, "Aha, I don't think it's funny, we stepped on your brother." As well as King Von and Youngboy had gone back and forth in the summer of 2020, it was hard to imagine that their rap beef would become something deadly. But the unfortunate truth of street life is that if you're constantly armed and around other groups who are armed, it's very easy for a small disagreement to escalate into a Wild West style shootout. It's hard to believe that Quando Rondo could have possibly wanted King Von dead when he was seemingly blindsided by Von punching him in the first place. Ultimately, Quando's friend Lil Tim was simply protecting his people's best interests when he fired on King Von. Perhaps it was an overreaction, but in the capacity of Quando's muscle, he's supposed to take action and protect Quando from danger. The unfortunate circumstances of that night created a situation that nobody wanted to be in, but it is what it is. And when Lil Tim pulled that trigger, this escalated things from an industry rap beef to an interstate gang war where blood had been shed. King Von was a beloved figure in Chicago drill, not just because of his hit songs about Chicago street life, but also for his reputation as a gangster in the streets, being associated with at least 7 murders which he seemingly confesses to in numerous lyrics. Von was the baddest gangster in Chicago history, and he had just lost his life for something completely unrelated to his ops in the Chicago gang war. After the dust settled, all eyes were on Quando Rondo, as rap fans all over the world awaited his take on exactly what had happened. 2 weeks after Von's death, on the 20th of November 2020, Quando Rondo would cause a stir when he released the song End of Story. The title seemingly a reference to Von's Crazy Story series of storytelling songs, with End of Story being a disrespectful title, essentially flipping the name of the song Crazy Story, saying that they ended King Von's story. And the cover art was even a picture of Quando and Lil Tim taken on the set of the music video shoot that took place just before Von was killed. And in the song, Quando explains his side of the incident, expressing frustration about Tim being judged for opening fire, saying that other people's friends would have left him behind and not defended him like Tim did, rapping that if the shoe was on the other foot and it was Quando who got killed by one of Von's shooters, the fans would have probably been celebrating, with Quando rapping outright that his man Lil Tim did nothing wrong, and if your friends wouldn't do the same, you probably shouldn't have them around you. But Quando would go even further than just giving his side, dropping lyrics that seemed to be a direct sign of disrespect to Von and his entourage from O-Block, essentially dissing Von and his friends, saying, "Blood on your brother on the ground, go pick your mans up," and rapping that he and Tim are claiming self-defense and that Von should have never put his hands on Quando. Quando would claim that this situation has now led to $1 million bounty being put on his head, with Quando taunting his ops from Chicago, saying, "That all you got? Why not make it 8 million?" More than just a bounty on his head, reportedly Lil Durk was taking steps behind the scenes to harm the careers of both Quando Rondo and Youngboy following this incident. Rumours would circulate that Durk had been buying all the tickets to Quando's shows amid a spate of concert cancellations. Durk would even rap in his song Hellcats and Trackhawks, which was circulating in late November, that they're looking for somebody at their shows, as well as a line towards Quando or Youngboy saying that they're not feeling your favourite rapper. Clearly, Durk was devastated by the loss of Von and placed the blame squarely on Quando Rondo and Youngboy. Moving forward, Durk would make grand gestures towards Von, using his career to memorialise his fallen friend. A few months after Von's passing, Durk would release his new album, The Voice, which he would dedicate to his fallen twin, Von, with a picture of them together on the cover. But next, Durk would do something that was aimed directly at Youngboy. In his January 2nd, 2021 music video for the hit song Back in Blood with Pooh Shiesty, he would call in a cameo from none other than Youngboy's biggest surviving enemy from the Baton Rouge gang wars, TBG rapper Fredo Bang. And then, 2 weeks later, on January 15th, 2021, Fredo Bang would release a new song and music video of his own. This was a remix of a song called Top. This was an interesting title for Youngboy's biggest surviving op to make, considering Youngboy's nickname is Top. The official remix of the track Top would feature Youngboy's newest op, Lil Durk, with lyrics where Durk rapped about how he felt when his cousin Nooski died. But not only that, but the music video for the Top remix was damn near a summit for Youngboy and Quando's ops. NLE Chopper made a cameo in the music video, and if you didn't know, NLE Chopper is a bitter enemy of Quando Rondo ever since they had a clash backstage, with Quando smashing a bottle over one of NLE Chopper's friends' heads. The music video also featured a close-up shot showing one of Durk's OTF chains and a YNW chain belonging to Florida rapper YNW Melly. This was actually a reference to yet another ongoing feud between Melly's YNW crew and Youngboy and Quando, dating all the way back to summer 2018, with a member of Melly's crew, YNW Sack Chaser, hopping on IG Live to tell the story of an altercation between the YNW crew, Youngboy and Quando Rondo, where apparently these two crews would get into a huge brawl at the Atlantic Records offices.
When we put up at Atlantic, Youngboy already outside looking like this. So like, maybe like, they go Youngboy. I said, oh, yeah, we might not have to fade in it. So I asked straight. Me and Jew, we were like, straight? And he was like, yo, I'm straight. Yo, I'm straight. Youngboy, like, he talking to the Eli dude. He like, bro, all that, man, I'm finna just pop off. So then he popped off. He hit Melly, boom. But it's some weak, like, you would think strong, but his body, like, dead. He hit it, boom. So, like, Melly, when he hit him, Melly hit him 2 times, boom, boom. And that's when I popped off on him. Popped off on Youngboy. And then his came after me. And they started boom, 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 boom. Melly hit on the ground. He fell on the ground because they had, like, bulldozers. So then they had ran, like, the dude broke it up. They ran out the room. Then they came back in that. Quando Rondo came in that time. Yeah, started jumping me. Boom, 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 boom. Caught Quando Rondo's ass in the forehead. Boom. He caught my ass back in the forehead. Jumped up in the sky. Jumped on my chest. Ran out. I always running, though. Everybody always run from my ass. They ran out. So then Youngboy tried to jump. Come hit my ass, too. And Melly caught his ass. Boom. Hit his ass and they just left.
It would seem that following this fight, both Melly and Von would become close friends, perhaps through a shared dislike of Youngboy. Ultimately, they became close before Von passed, sharing the stage and studio sessions together, as well as collaborating on songs like Rollin'. Melly was seemingly a common connection between Youngboy's enemies, as Melly had collaborated with Fredo Bang 2, with them appearing together in studio sessions teasing collaborations in late 2018, and they would end up releasing numerous songs together, like the song Ingredients on Melly's We All Shine project and Fredo's single Brazy. In fact, when YNW Melly ended up getting charged with the double murder of two of his friends, prosecutors had apparently suggested that Fredo Bang might have been the person who Melly called to come and get him after the murders took place. So, Youngboy and Quando's enemies in both the music industry and in the streets of Baton Rouge and Chicago were all linking up and uniting against them. It would truly be Youngboy and Quando against the world at this point, but they wouldn't take all of the heat without sending a few shots back. On February the 12th, 2021, Quando Rondo releases the music video for his song Soul Reaper, and in this video, Quando uses an actor with dyed blonde dreads like Von's friend Lil Durk, seemingly depicting this Lil Durk lookalike getting kidnapped and shot, and the song itself had lyrics seemingly referencing Von, with Quando rapping that someone ran up on me, then we sprayed him, I'm talking lights out. Quando referenced the fight taking place before the killing of Von, saying that it doesn't matter who got beaten up, it's about who got killed. Eventually, Quando Rondo would open up more seriously about his involvement in the situation that claimed Von's life when he appeared in an extended interview with Angela Yee on April the 12th, 2021, where he opened up all about the incident, saying that he had no idea why Von punched him and that he didn't even know that it was Von until the next day.
Like, I'm thinking it's a regular individual. Next thing you know, it hit me. So I looked at it like, all right, bet, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this is how it go. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this the big bro. In my mind, I'm just thinking regular in reality.
Quando would also say that he didn't even know there was a beef between Youngboy's camp and Von's crew.
Cause I know dude just dropped the tape. Like, was they trying to do something to me? Like, just boost him up or like, what? I don't know.
You just don't know where it came from. You have no idea.
Despite Quando's attempts at calming things down with this interview, seemingly there was no stopping the consequences. And in the coming months, Quando and his team would be a frequent target of what appeared to be revenge attacks. He would be targeted in a shooting after a show at a gas station convenience store in Georgia on the 2nd of May 2021, luckily escaping without injury. And Quando wouldn't be discouraged by this attempt on his life either, and he would continue to push his career forward. On May the 7th, 2021, Quando released his 6th mixtape, Still Taking Risks, his first full-length release since the killing of King Von, a project laced with disrespectful references to the incident where Von died. And Lil Tim, Quando's homie who shot Von, would end up releasing a disrespectful diss song and music video of his own titled Off the List, where Lil Tim would rap boastfully about having just checked someone off the list and upped the score by gunning someone down. And Youngboy's crew were throwing their full support behind Quando and Tim too, with NBA Ben 10 calling for Tim's freedom at the end of 2021, with a social media post showing that Ben has Tim saved in his phone as Von Killer. However, the pressure was piling up for Durk to do something in retaliation for Von's death. Since Von lost his life, the internet was awash with people commenting, "Slide for Von," a common comment by internet trolls looking to goad Durk into getting revenge on Quando and Youngboy for what happened to Von. Unsurprisingly, all of this talk of sliding for Von was clearly getting to the very man that everybody was asking to slide, Lil Durk. So it would seem that Durk, unable to keep his beef in the streets, felt compelled to rap about the situation on songs. On October the 8th, 2021, Lil Durk raps on the Who Wants Smoke remix, saying that people keep trolling him saying slide for Von, but he's already got back. People just don't know it. As well as rapping that people die pumping gas, a possible reference to the shooting of Quando at gas
West Hollywood. They wind up stopping over at Santa Monica and San Vicente, right in the very heart of West Hollywood. You know, over there by the sheriff's station, also by the West Hollywood Park. They pull over there because the wounds to the man who was hit inside the Escalade too severe. He's bleeding. They pull over. 911 is called. Paramedics rush in. They take the injured man who's hit by gunfire to the ER. He does not make it, does not survive. So that area now in West Hollywood, also very busy, as you can imagine, on a Friday night, late summer. That is all tied up as a part of this investigation, a deadly shooting investigation. Then you have the second location here at the gas station where bullets fly. Investigators say the manhunt is on now. The manhunt on for these three gunmen who, as one witness said, turned into hitmen, almost execution style. Listen to the lieutenant.
They gassed up their vehicle, and as they were getting into their vehicle, a white car approached from the alley. Three men got out of that car. They were in all dark clothing. They approached, fired numerous shots, and then left in that white car going eastbound in the alley north of Beverly. does appear that we don't see any kind of argument or anything go on beforehand. So clearly these men came here with a mission in mind.
Do you recall Mr. Steele asking about this exhibit earlier today?
I do.
And looking at the tweet that says OTF gang, when you were asked if that was if you knew this was a record label, you responded among other things. Do you recall that?
I do.
Why did you respond in that way?
They've also been investigated for potential violations of the Street Gang Act.
What's up, Truth Team? This video is not going to be long. I'm not feeling well today, but everybody was hitting me up about OTF being mentioned at the YSL trial. And I'm like, okay. Like, at this point, they be mentioning all these rappers in each other's cases, right? However, I guess the part where the detective was like, well, OTF was investigated. And I'm like, are we really missing the whole fact that in 2019, literally, the Atlanta case for King Von, Lil Durk, Bezu, and hella bands was in Fulton County where YSL trial is taking place? Are we not forgetting one of the charges that they were charged with was participation in criminal street gang activity? Come on, people. We already know they was investigated. They had a whole case down there in Fulton County. Okay, like, duh, y'all. Come on. Really? I ain't need to come on here and make this video for that. So, yeah. I mean, and I can't remember exactly what song, and I think it's on an Almost Healed. Durk says he could have been tied up in a RICO case with Thug to Son along that line. By tonight on Triple Threat, I'll try to find it. But come on, y'all. We already know this. They literally had a case. We talk about that case so much. Like, I'm surprised nobody called on. Like, oh, yeah, that was one of the charges. But, hey, that's my view on it. No duh. They was investigated because literally they had an open case in 2019 that involved a charge of participation in criminal street gang activity. So, with that being said, I'm out. I'll see y'all tonight. Make sure y'all pull up a Triple Threat Friday. Shout out to Marita Boy and Music 101. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. And as always, donations are welcome to support the channel. Hit the Cash App, Mickey Truth 2022. Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world. Coming from
you.